Oh my goodness.
That's
Is it?
it.
That's the dude.
That's the new one.
That's the intro right there. That's the all covers everything. I mean, says it all. Media icons.
Well,
I love that. I love that piece on there. It says media icons, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna have some big names on here that we're gonna talk about.
it says media icons and hip hop beef. So
Nice, nice. Yeah, because dude, there's icons in hip hop beef. There's always drama, and there's just something to be said about humans love drama, don't we? We love it.
I love hip hop drama, but dude, before
Yeah.
we start all that, welcome to
I
season
know,
two.
I know.
Welcome
Oh,
to
shoot.
season 2.
Oh my gosh, yeah, this is so amazing. Made it to season 2. Season 1 was a blast. I mean, but if you go like I went kind of and looked back at some of the old episodes and how fun they were and how but I'm looking like, man, where's my shower curtain backdrop?
I know, dude.
Remember that thing?
Where's my iPad and my shower curtain backdrop? So
Where's my talking into the iPad without an actual mic, or I don't even think I had headphones back then.
Dude, I think when we started, we didn't have microphones or headphones. But dude, season 2, I'm super excited. We've got these bomb ass studios.
Yeah, so
how's-
legit.
Yours looks great. How's mine looking?
Let me get a close up of yours.
All right,
real
go
quick.
ahead.
Can we?
There we
Let's
go.
floss that a little bit.
Yeah, brand new.
Dude,
For those who are looking,
so
this is
nice.
not a graphic. This is actual fire. I have a fireplace, a small fireplace in the new studio.
Dude, light something on fire with that. Prove
No,
it.
thank you. No, thank you. Remember when we were young, dude, and I used to smoke cigarettes, and I just play with the matches and the lighters when we'd go to the restaurant? Do you remember that? Like,
Yeah, and I'd be like, dude, we're gonna burn the place down. But I don't know, but I do remember that being like, man, this guy's a pyro, dude.
dude, show everybody your new stewed.
All right, guys, check
Actually,
this
you
out.
know what? Pull up the new studio, and we'll talk, and we'll explain it.
Okay.
So-
So here, let's see. Obviously, speaking of media icons, specifically a hip hop icon right behind me, is Jay-Z throwing up the rock. And one of our inspirations, you know what? I played him on camp radio. I remember getting his first CD and playing Jigga what, Jigga who on camp radio. But anyways, looking at that, one of our favorite all times. We got these custom lamps right here, looking very studious. And Mike says it's all about lighting. You know what I mean? And you can see the lights. These lights are a blast, Mike. I'm telling you right now.
You can tell that I set up Adlai's studio from how he's talking about it. So Adlai has the RGBs in the back right there. He's got dual RGBs framing in Jay-Z right there. And they're the light pole RGBs. Adlai's whole
Sexy.
background is going to be, by the time that the season 2 is over, is going to be an entire collage of hip-hop artists. So that's the
Yes.
first print that came in for us so far. We had these custom prints made. The first one with the rock. Then we have the 2 lamps. It was kind of to give it that like professional feel, like you're looking at an art gallery or something like that. And then the blue RGBs light up the entire desk. So if you could see Adlai's entire desk, it's all lit up. And he wanted a couch feel, so we got him a couch. We got the swing arm, and that's it. All right, you want to show
one
mine?
more there.
Show
Yeah, let's
mine.
do it. Let's show yours.
We won't have to go this far in depth with mine. So mine, yeah, mine is we've got the same RGBs behind me, but I put sound paneling, and then that gray area right there, that's paper. It doesn't look like paper, but it is.
Crazy.
And then behind me right there is a custom coffee table. So it's a custom coffee table. I love that coffee table. I saw
So
it. And I was
badass.
I saw it and I was just like, that is so sick. And then I have my fireplace. I wanted an indoor fireplace, so we designed an indoor fireplace that burns for 1 full hour, so we'll know how long the show should last. And then I bought this bottle right here. It's really cool. I bought it on Amazon for like $15 or something. It's
You gotta show
an
that.
RGB bottle. But now bring it side by side, Ad.
Look at that. Where am I? Oh, there I am.
There you are.
Wait, I like this view better because it
Yeah.
kind of gives us the wide.
Yeah, so if he brings it side by side, the RGB bottle matches all Adlai's RGB lights. So that was
Look
the
at
most
that.
boring way for us to explain our new studios. But that's these are our new studios, guys. Dude, I don't care. Dude, you know how much hard work went into these mother fudgers?
Dude, it's kind of like baby pictures. You know what I mean? I got a kid.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
a baby.
guess-
Like, check out my kid. And everybody's like, okay, yeah, he's cute. He's cute. He's a baby. I get it. You know, and you're like, dude, but look, oh my gosh, look, his teeth are coming in. Oh yeah, look at that outfit Grandma got. You're like,
dude. So, yeah. um, speaking of baby pictures, like, so our kids are getting older, right? Like, our kids are getting older, and like you'll see these younger pictures of them. I saw this picture of him the other day, and it was when he was playing soccer.
yeah.
Yeah, when he was like, I don't know, I want to say he was 7. He was playing soccer. Dude, there was, at the soccer field, there was this porta potty. And it was the most disgusting porta potty you've ever seen in your life. I mean, like, this thing looked like the crap zone for like 1,000 immigrants,
Ugh.
like rushing Ukraine. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
I'm driving Nehemiah to soccer, and we pull up, and he goes, "Dad, I got to go to the bathroom." And I was like, "All right." So he runs into the porta potty, and like it was one of those like, "Are you okay, buddy? Are you okay?" Like, because you know you're driving, and like he tells you have to go to the bathroom. You got like 10 more minutes, you know. So I'm like, "You okay? You okay?" And he's like, "No, I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay." We pull up. He runs as fast as he can to the porta potty, opens the door, pulls his pants down, and goes poop in that thing, dude. Like it was nothing.
Dude, when you gotta go, man.
All right.
The porta potties, oof. Don't look down.
Good, because I have a question for you. Would you ever, tell me this, would you ever poop in a porta potty?
Would I? Have I, dude? I've pooped, but I mean, come on, it's a last resort. It's like, oh boy, I gotta go, dude. Because think about it. I mean, we have in Bakersfield, we got I think of the Christmas parade, beautiful night. You know, you got Santa rolling through. You got all these great bands. You got all these cool. I mean, even Groove Radio was in the last one in 2019. But dude, it's fair food. You know what I mean? So you're like, dude, okay. A corn dog and hot chocolate. What's that going to do to my system? You know what I mean? So you're like, all right. And then you're like on the float waving, and dude, and you're like, driver, dude, I'm jumping off of the next corner, man. I got to go. And when I say don't look down in the porta potty, I mean it. Don't look down.
Dude, how dirty of a porta john have you pooped in, dude?
Dude, there's been some nasty ones. And dude, think the poop emoji. Now look down. And you're looking at this. If I'm the poop in the porta potty, it's like this. You look down, you're like, "Hey, what's up? What are you gonna do in here? Oh, you gonna drop a deuce, bro? Just okay, yeah, just okay." I mean, dude, it's scary. But dude, when come on, you guys in the comments, let me know. Have you ever used a porta potty? I know you have. Have you never used one, Mike?
Dude, like, okay, so here's the thing. When I was a kid, we'd go to Mexico, right, for vacation, me and my family. We go to this place called San Felipe. And my dad, he had a friend called Alejandro, and he owned a beach. Now, the term owned was probably very liberal. I have no idea what kind of land deeds go on in San Felipe and whatnot. But I do know this. Alessandro lived there, and that's how it went. You got me?
Okay.
All right. So every summer, we go down, we see Alessandro, and he had a wife called Trinidad. And then there was this kid called Pedro. Dude, this kid was like 13. His parents left him in Mexico with Alessandro and Trini for the whole summer. The whole summer, bro. Yeah.
Wow.
Anyways, but when you're there, there's no running water. You stay in a tent, and there's these porta potties, okay?
Oh, my gosh.
Now, here's the thing.
Dream vacation.
Here's the thing. Didn't have a lot of money growing up. But he tried. Dude, that's one thing I will say about both my parents. They tried. Like, not a lot of money, but they tried. Anyways, I mean, dude, they took
to the
me on
porta potty.
vacation. But anyways, listen. So like, as for now, like real life, bro, I don't care. I got a pretty strong poop holder. I will not poop, dude. I don't care. I can stop it from happening.
Got a turd slicer.
It will never happen, bro. I'm never sitting on...
Really?
No way, bro. I got toilet etiquette, homeboy. Let me tell you something right now. I got toilet etiquette. And you should have some respect for the toilet etiquette. Here's how toilet etiquette works, bro. Like, you know what? When we lived in Tucson, I wanted to write a book called, like, The Poop Palace or something, and just tell everybody where the clean toilets were in Tucson.
Oh.
Yeah, dude.
That'd ruin it, though. Now everybody knows, and they'd ruin them. Don't you think?
So what? I'd sell a lot of books.
That's
But
true,
here's
too.
the
Yeah.
thing,
Let's make an
man.
app. Write that down. Let's make an app.
Poop standards, son. I ain't, dude, trust me, bro. I ain't just going to be pooping where common peasants poop. Bro, one time, Dude, when me and Sharon were in Seattle, I had to poop so bad, bro. Like, so bad. I'm walking, I'm like, oh my gosh, my stomach hurts so bad. We go into Ross, right? Because they got a bathroom. Nope, not in downtown Seattle. Bro, this is how bad my stomach hurt, and I had to poop. Like, me and Sharon were walking super slow. I'm like this, like, I got to poop so bad. Dude, we're in downtown Seattle. A man is accosting a woman in front of me, and I can't do anything about it. Like, I want to step in and be like, hey, bro, you can't hit a lady. But, bro, I would poop myself. That's how bad I had to poop. But then we found the Amazon rainforest. Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah, that's
okay.
right. That's what happened. I went to, there was a Target that had a bathroom, and I went in, I looked, and it was all homeless people pooping in there. I was like, I can't do it. I just can't do it.
Dude, but that's the problem
just
too. Because yeah, everywhere you're at, and dude, when you got a little kid with you, you're like, please, can we use the restroom? No public bathroom. All dude, my 3-year-old's doing the potty dance. He's got to go.
Oh,
Dude,
California is way
Yeah.
different than Pennsylvania. In
Dude,
Pittsburgh,
it's so bad.
Dude, in Pittsburgh, you could poop almost anywhere, bro. Almost anywhere. Like, you
like
walk into,
outdoors.
no, you can walk into somebody's office, like you don't even know these people, and be like, can I use your restroom? And they'll be like, all right, we got you.
Wow.
Yeah, dude,
that's
you can-
nice.
Dude, every convenience store you can use the restroom. They don't care. Like, I'm telling
Really?
you. Yeah, dude. Every drugstore has a restroom. Dude, California. Dude, growing up in California, for those of you who didn't, it's so hard to find a bathroom. Dude, I'll tell you this. There's been many a time I've been driving from Huntington Beach to West Covina, up Beach Boulevard, having to pee. And having grown up in that area, bro, you know, there's a certain chunk. Once you get past, like, medieval times, you ain't going to find a bathroom.
And they won't. There's no public restrooms, and a lot of it is because people go in there and take a shower in the sink. You know what I mean?
Or
Or
they
get
shoot
nasty.
up or something like that.
Or and something nasty. And dude, even my son and I went to Pismo a few weeks back, and there was a temporary porta potty at the gas station, and I was like, I just went number one, but I went in there, and dude, it was brutal. It stunk really bad. There was heaps of, like, even toilet paper in the urinals for the. You're like, dude, and
What
you're
would
just
you
like,
do that for?
so I was like, I gotta
That's
go.
mean.
Yeah, so you hold your nose and you're just like, okay, gotta go. And then I came out like to the next guy. I was like, hey, bro, it stinks in there. Just a heads up. And he's all, what'd you do in there, bro? I'm all, no, it stunk before I went in, dude. I promise.
He thought
It was
you
already
did all
stinking.
that damage, man.
Yeah, he's all, this dude. Oh my gosh, I ain't getting the chili cheese Fritos here, bro. Because
All
man,
right,
they
so-
will wreck you.
So I did tell you that I had used a porta potty before, though, and that was when I was in Mexico as a kid.
Yeah,
So I got my
in San
porta-
Felipe.
Yep. So now let me tell you my porta potty story, right? So yeah, I never told you this story before. Oh, dude, this story's crazy. So I'm in San Felipe, and dude, so we're staying at Alessandro's. Like, let me lay out this place. It was kind of dope though, bro, because it was like you're a pirate. Like, so he had a cabana that he had made, and he was an old Mexican dude. He looked like the voodoo witch doctor for La Bamba. There's just an old Mexican dude, but he was super nice, and like he loved God and stuff. And his wife was super nice, and they used to catch sharks.
Great. Yeah, this is great. Yeah, for our first episode, this is a great conversation.
Oh, sorry, Lisa. But I gotta finish the story.
Tucson, homie. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
So I'm like, okay. So we're staying there. So it's imagine like 4 like big planks dug really far in the sand and must have been cemented in with just palm leaves over the top. And like you're just chilling, dude, on the beach all week. And then you'd go into town and like eat sometimes. So dude, when I was a kid, I loved it. But
sounds fun.
dude, I thought it was fun because you know what? It was adventuresome. Every night you light off firecrackers. It was, dude. It was. I know it was awesome. But you slept in a tent, hung out with like this old, like wise Mexican man, and like him and my dad would just chill and drink coffee and hang out. So,
And it was pretty much basically free.
no, my dad. I
Still had
think
to
it
pay
was,
something.
I think it was like, I don't know, $4 a night or something.
What was it? What was provided then? The tent and the porta potty, and obviously the beach was there.
We had you brought your tent, but like,
Oh.
so there was a porta potty, and then there was 3 oil barrels filled with non-potable water, so you could wash yourself off with it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But don't drink it because the water in Mexico is bad.
Yeah.
And then you had to go get your own water, your own ice. But dude, like my dad knew the Iceman. Like, dude, one time me and Paul Rojas were in Mexico,
Yeah.
and a hurricane came through San Felipe. Yeah,
What?
dude, while we were staying on the beach. And it was like, dude, where are we going to go? And my dad's like, I got you. And he drove to the Iceman's house, dude. And the guy set us up for the night.
Really?
Yeah, dude, my dad knew people in Mexico.
Dude,
Yeah, because my
connected.
dad spoke fluent Spanish. But it was crazy
Oh.
because like this is how it would be. Like so in the '60s, he went there. He met this guy called Caesar, and like him and his buddy Don Ortiz. This is a crazy story. So but I got to get back to this outhouse.
Yeah, yeah.
Him and his buddy Don Ortiz went down to Mexico to Mexicali. And Don Ortiz, dude, this guy loved chasing ladies, bro. Like he always talk about going to whorehouses and stuff
jeez.
in front of me
Oh
when I
my
was
gosh.
like Nehemiah's age. Yeah,
You're like 10.
yeah. But anyway, they go to Mexicali. There's nothing going on, or no, Tecate. It was Tecate, and there was nothing going on. And my dad's friend Don Ortiz was like, "Come on, let's go, let's go." And my dad was like, "Well, let's just stop and get something to eat." There's only one cantina in town that was open. They go inside and there's a wedding party in there. And so they're like, "Oh, we're sorry, we're sorry." And my friend's dad, Caesar, comes up to him and is just like, "Don't worry about it. Come hang out with us. Come hang out with us." And they became friends and just had this friendship over 20 years. And we'd go down to Tecate and visit him. Yeah, and just go hang out with him. Yeah, here's the crazy part. The guy became a politician. And then,
Really?
became really rich, and everybody in Tecate said that he was a crook and all this stuff.
But you guys were still friends, or your dad was still friends with
Yeah,
him?
yeah, we still go visit.
And you go visit,
It
you
was
live
just-
like in a mansion or something?
Yeah. like, dude, I remember the first time we spent the night at his house. I was like, I'm sleeping in my sleeping bag, and everyone's like, "Oh, you're a jerk." Da, da, da. I was like, "Nope, I'm sleeping in my sleeping bag." Dude, and by the time we were done knowing him, he lived in this big mansion.
Did
But
he
that
have
was
like armed guards or anything?
not that I remember.
Not that. Okay. Okay. What? Okay.
All right, but I still haven't finished
The
I
porta
still haven't
potty
finished
story.
my porta potty story. So, Alessandro didn't become a politician and get rich. He just kept with that beach forever. So,
Okay. Okay.
And one of these days, I'm going to spread my dad's ashes on that beach.
That's cool. Very
Maybe
cool.
you and I can go.
Yeah.
Oh,
Gavin,
yeah.
what's up? Love the new setups. Thank you.
You know what I really love about the new setup? I have a water dispenser in front of me off camera.
See, that's sweet, dude. That's what I got to get. I got to get a beverage a little bit closer, I think.
Anyway, so I'm in San Felipe, and we're staying in these tents, right? And so you poop in these outhouses, but the outhouses are made out of wood, and it's just dug into the sand.
Yeah,
Okay.
just it's a hole in the sand, basically, right?
Yeah,
it doesn't
yeah,
drain
yeah.
out or nothing.
Nope, but it's made out of wood, like a wood shack, like in the movies. You know what I mean? Like
Okay.
the old cowboy movies. So I'm going in to poop, and then we're gonna go swimming, right? I sit down, I put my hand down, and there was a lizard about this big that was the same color as the sand. I put my hand right on top of him, and he scurried across the outhouse, and I just ran out. I was like, "Oh, yeah," and I pooped in the ocean.
Yeah. It was like, did you think it was like a running turd? Like, what the heck did I put my hand on?
No, I mean, dude, I didn't want to get bit by a lizard. I didn't know it was poisonous or not. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I'd be scared of that too. Oh my gosh, dude. That's good. So you went in the ocean and pooped?
I did.
What would you do? Just kind of go out just maybe chest deep and
Yeah, but the problem
Drop
was
your
it,
draws.
then it floated up. It floated up to the top, dude. I kept throwing it and throwing it.
Ew, no,
And
you
then-
didn't.
Yeah, I did. And then Pedro and his family were coming. Pedro's family came down to visit him that week in Mexico. And they're all coming in, 3 brothers. They're all coming in to go swim with us. I'm throwing that poop.
Dude, I'd have been like, what kind of jellyfish is that? Watch out, guys. Oh, we got a floater. Oh my gosh, dude. Was the beach like crowded? People surfing and playing in the water and
There was
stuff?
nobody on the beach. It was just us. It was
Just
just,
you-
our
you and the
family.
turd?
It was just our family and Pedro's family. Dude, there's nobody on that
that's
beach,
great.
dude. That was the thing. It was deserted, and it would just be you, Alessandro, and your thoughts.
And $4 a night.
I think it was something. It might. Let's call it 10. It might have been $10 a night because I don't want to.
Okay.
I don't want to lie. But then my dad would also like bring down American things, like he'd always bring like pocket knives and like cookies and stuff you couldn't get in Mexico. He'd bring
Okay.
down, and he'd always lace everybody up. But it would only be like $20 worth of American stuff, but it would look like $1,000 worth of American stuff. You know, and you just drop it. Here you go, homie. Here you go. And then all our old clothes we take down to Mexico and give to the orphanage.
Oh, okay. Okay. Instead of rocking Adidas that you outgrew and stuff. Oh, that's legit, dude.
Dude,
That's cool.
one time I was in Mexico when I was a kid, and we're at this encampment, like it was a workers encampment, and there's all these kids, and there were like a lot of like native kids, man. Some of them, their parents didn't speak Spanish; they were speaking the native like
Oh
Indian
wow.
language. Yeah.
Okay.
But this kid was cold, bro, and I just bought this sweatshirt, and it was the freshest thing I'd ever laid my eyes on. It said Run DMC. It had a fake rope chain right here, and it said Kings from Queens on it. It was the illest sweatshirt I ever seen in my whole life. But, bro, that kid didn't have a jacket. So I gave him my sweatshirt, man. I was like, here, man.
Really?
Yeah, dude. Bro, the kid didn't have
Wow.
a jacket. He had no jacket.
That's pretty cool, bro. Hi, this is in Mexico and it got cold. How cold was it?
Dude, it's the desert. You know how the desert
Yeah,
is.
I can get cold.
You know
At,
what I mean?
Yeah, I can cold at night, man, when the sun goes down. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Dude, that's
so-
crazy. That's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
man. Yeah, so that's my porta potty story, and that's what I think about porta potties. But
Yeah.
what's more important than porta potties is love. How do you think about that
Oh
transition,
my goodness. I love. Yeah. What I do with porta potties is the opposite of love.
Adley? Exactly.
Don't like them.
And I will say this for everybody who didn't watch season 1. When me and Adley were young, Adley was the padrote. By the way, guys, got the Chino Brothers merch. I don't know if you've
Yes,
seen it or not.
yes.
Got the Chino Brothers official T-shirts. By the way, there's 2 bootleg YouTube channels with our name on it.
I know, dude. Every time I search Chino Brothers, I'm all, who are these fools?
Dude, there's one that even stole the logo and put it up there. It says Chino Brothers Clips.
Oh, that's not you?
No.
Dude, Caden, my son and I were looking yesterday like, Mike must have added another one. Okay. So you didn't do that, huh?
No, he stole our logo and did it. But
And there's one clip up there, and I'm all like, oh.
I
there's
know
one
he has
clip.
more views than us. I don't know why he's trying to put our name on it, dummy. You're going to get less views. All right, here we go.
Copyright. Get him.
Here we go. We haven't copywritten anything yet. Yes, we have. We've copywritten everything for all you thieves that are trying to
Yeah,
steal the
don't
Chino
do
Brothers
it.
name.
Don't do it. This is copywritten, copyrighted, copywrote. Don't do it, bro.
All right, come on. Let's get down to this, man. Love
Okay.
advice. Adley gives the bomb love advice. We got somebody send us a video. Let me see what he had to say.
Here we go, guys.
Dear Chino Brothers, I need love advice. My best friend is dating the girl of my dreams, and he doesn't treat her well and sometimes uses her grandma's blankets as a fart pillow. Should I pursue this love or leave it alone? Okay, about it.
About it,
Dude,
young man.
rowdy,
About it,
rowdy.
about
Yeah.
it, that's right.
About it. Chino Brothers. Hey,
Yeah. What's the deal with these people calling us the Chino brother?
Chino, I guess.
Is that
maybe
just
you
how they
decide,
pronounce it in that country?
It must be, because, well, no, he's in the United States, isn't he?
No.
Oh, he's
was in
not? Oh.
Pakistan.
Pakistan. Okay. Chino Brothers. Maybe so, but why does fart pillow come up? What's the deal with that?
Well,
So-
he said. So let's just break down what he said for
We gotta
everybody
break
who
it
doesn't
down.
understand the accents. All right, hold on.
Yeah.
Let me find my water. Here we go. All right. So what he said was,
Part 1 of this love advice question.
"Dear Chino Brothers, I'm in love with a woman, but she's with a friend of mine, but he doesn't treat her well. He uses her grandmother's dress as a fart pillow. Should I pursue my love or leave it alone? Okay, about it.
So, I don't know. Did you ever feel like you ran into that problem like in junior high and high school? Like you liked a girl, but your friend liked her and got her? I mean, dude, I guess you got to go through that stuff every once in a while. I even remember this is everybody took the trip to Catalina, Toyon Bay back in 8th grade. And I was going around with this girl in 8th grade, I guess,
Wait,
or
hold on
whatever.
a sec. People that aren't from Southern California won't get the reference of what you're talking about for a field trip. So would you want to
Yeah.
let people in on what that was?
Yeah, so so you go to the beach. You don't go to San Felipe, unfortunately, but you go. There's an island called Catalina, and it's like an hour boat ride from like Los Angeles. So all the 8th graders go out there for like 2-3 days. So I went out there. I'm dating the girl. Oh, this is great. We're hanging out on the beach. I snuck a couple bottles of peach schnapps in with me.
Wait, how
you know
old
what I
are
mean?
you at this point?
This is 8th grade, like 14,
Eighth grade.
I guess. Yeah.
Where did you get peach schnapps from?
Dude, you know how it was. You'd stand out in front of the liquor store and be like, "Hey, bro, buy me
That
some."
was
buy me a
not
bottle."
how it was.
You never did that. You never did that.
Not in 8th grade, dude. We had Korean liquor store owners. We
Oh,
could
you just
be
go
like,
in and
hey,
buy
bro.
it. You
Yeah,
just
if
go
we
and buy it,
wanted some,
yeah.
we could buy it. But the thing is, we weren't in 8th grade.
Is it? Yeah. Well, by the time I got a car, we'd go down to Little Saigon and stuff and buy it down there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had to wait out, and do that. Of course, you'd have to chip the guy for a couple bucks, but you have a couple bottles of peach schnapps, stuck him in my luggage. At the beach, our chaperone, I guess, in the cabin was the gym teacher.
You're a degenerate.
That was,
man.
dude, we were risky, bro.
Great.
Yeah, but dude, I don't want to say the girl's name, but that was 30, 40 years ago, but maybe not 40, but 30, but a long time ago. And we were like, oh, this is cool, be making out. And then the next night, because I guess we stayed there 2 nights, I was like, I'm sneaking out. Come on, guys, let's go drink this schnapps on the beach. Dude, and we sneak out. We're hanging out on the beach, drinking the schnapps. And then I'm walking back to the, stumbling back. It's probably like 11 o'clock at night, not even that late. And there's my girlfriend making out with some dude.
Oh,
and
my
God.
God.
And she just looked over and like, and I was like,
Wait, this was summer camp or something?
no, it was just like one of those field trips, like 3 days or something, And
Dude, Orange County had way better field trips. Than
dude,
West
no,
County.
someone even in Bakersfield, I know people whose kids went in 8th grade to Catalina Island too, so they got it out here too. But yeah, dude, that's pretty sweet though. You think about it. But so this guy, what did I do? I grabbed the other bottle of peach schnapps and hung out with my buddies and drank. And dude, you gotta let it go, bro. Do you? And even then,
You gotta let it go? Is that what you're saying?
don't you think? I mean, come on, bros before the
Dude,
ladies.
this guy's using his grandma's
Well.
dress for a fart pillow. Come on, bro. That's not right. All that bros before you knows. I don't know why you can't say the word hoes. All that bros before hoes
honeys?
stuff.
Yeah. Now,
Like,
if she's
that's
is she
when you're in
okay?
high school, bro. That's when you're in college. That's not when you're a grown up. That's just something you say when you're young, dude. When you're old, like this dude is, bro, there's only so many single girls left. That's it. There's
Yeah.
only so many left, bro.
Yeah, that's true too. And
Because the pickings are getting slim. Dude looks 34. Come on, bro. His homeboy sounds like a bum, dude. This ain't high school where you're like, oh, well, Sally Joe and Billy Sue, I hope you guys enjoy each other. Nah, man, this is kill or be killed now. You're trying to find a wife, son. You better tell that girl. Just be like, look, man, let me tell you something about Habib. The mother effer's been farting in your grandmother's pillow, man, or in her dress.
See, here's where Mike and I's personality do differ. Mike was and I know Mike only had. I don't think you even had a girlfriend before Sherilyn, but
That's
I think
true.
you
That's
try
true.
to date and stuff. And Mike every night was on a mission. Got to get a phone number. You know what I mean? And I don't want to spill too many of the strategies that Mike had or whatever. But my idea was like, let's just go out and have some fun. I honestly was like, if I hooked up or whatever, met a girl, got a phone number, cool. You know what I mean? Mike, you know that's true.
Yeah,
I
this
never was
is
like, gotta get a chick. Yeah,
Adley said, I'm a lazy outfielder, man. if it comes, I'll catch it.
If it
But I ain't
happens, it
diving
happens.
for nothing.
But
ain't
yeah, I
diving for
mean,
nothing. Do you remember that?
Mike,
Remember that
Mike,
saying?
yeah, I remember that. And Mike would bring a step ladder out to the outfield, bring a slip and slide. He would, he'd like do calisthenics, getting ready to run after that ball, man. Dude, Mike would do whatever it took. And I don't say Mike would.
Girls.
I don't. Yeah.
Didn't get girls.
And I'm not gonna say Mike would hate on a dude. Granted, if we didn't know the guy, Mike would be like, screw that guy. I'm gonna try to scheme.
I hated on you one time, Adley.
Really? See, I don't even
did.
remember. I don't even
I
remember,
did.
dude.
Nah, you called me out on it, but I didn't know it was hating at the time. And you're like, bro, that's hating. And I'm like, okay. And you're like, don't do that. And I'm like, all right. And that was it.
You got to elaborate a little bit. Can you elaborate without getting in trouble, or is that?
I can't. No, I can't.
We'll save that for.
It's a bad one for the Patreon. It's a
yeah,
bad
save
one.
that for the Patreon. Okay.
It didn't work out right for you, but it was. Dude, here's the problem. You have radio brain, so I don't even know if you'd remember this person. So, yeah. So neither here nor there, makes no difference. Here's my point: is
Gavin. Gavin, I'd use the dude as a fart blanket. You know what I'm saying? You are now the fart blanket. Bring that face over here, bro. Yeah.
Well,
But go
dude,
ahead.
I mean-
Continue. I want to hear this.
Well, here's the thing. Like, what are you gonna do about it though? Like, come on, bro. I'm being completely honest. When we were in college, there were a gazillion girls, but
Yeah.
I think because I always wanted one, they didn't want to go out with me. Then when I got to Pittsburgh, and I was like, man, I might even become a monk for all I know. Like, I thought I was gonna become a friar. I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. You know Mission San Javier out there outside of Tucson?
Yep.
Dude, I used to go to mass at Mission San Javier when I first found the Lord, and I met this cat called Friar Edgar there. And dude, he just seemed like he had the best life. And I'm like, it's because of chicks. That's why my life sucks. I'm gonna become a friar.
Lack of chicks.
Exactly. So that's what I thought. I was like, okay, I'm gonna become a friar. But then I got here and I didn't care. Like, I wasn't like, oh, I gotta find a girl. And then it was just,
Dude,
I married a
honestly,
beautiful doctor.
yeah, no, and it turned out great. But did you ever, like, after the club or after going out, go home and just be like, man, God, I just want a woman?
Like a girlfriend?
Get sad about it or anything? Like not having a chick?
Like I want a girlfriend?
Yeah.
When we came back from the clubs, when you and I were DJing, or when
Yeah.
Too Strong was DJing?
Just kind of in general, either one. Even
When
in
Too
college.
Strong was DJing, yes, I was like, God, please let me have a girlfriend because ain't no girls talking to me. Please, God, please, Lord Jesus, whatever. I don't care what she looks like, Jesus. That, yeah, definitely. I mean, you saw what any girl that I dated looked like back then. Okay,
Yeah, because I felt like I was kind of like, my mission was DJ, play hip hop, get on the radio, and just have fun.
Dude, you looked like Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
That's very easy to do. What's up, DJ Doc?
Dude, it was tough looking like Keanu Reeves. You don't understand.
So that's the thing. Like,
DJ
yeah,
Doc.
you could spend all your time thinking about DJing and whatnot because girls were like, look at the handsomest man in the room. I was not the handsomest man in the room. I was going bald. I was getting fat. I'm like, bro, I got to do something, man. There ain't
You had
much
anger
left.
issues.
Oh, I had horrible anger issues. Yeah. Then smoked 2 packs a day. Like, you know what I mean? So, of course, I was like, I got to find a fish around here somewhere. This pond's got to have a fish somewhere. You know what I mean? Where you're just like, yo, man, why do you care about that? Why do you care about that? Hey, dude, your net is filled with fish. Oh, yeah, I guess it is. Hold on. I'm just going to get on these turntables. I'm like, them turntables get us chicks? Maybe.
Well,
Get
DJ
me on them
Doc right there.
turntables.
DJ equals chick magnet.
It depends on what kind of DJ, Doc. Because when we're trying to get into radio, failing house party DJs playing at Rolf's party for free. We were called the Audio Visual Club, throwing rap battles
With the Tony O CD that nobody wanted. Hey, we got a giveaway. Who wants to do a booty shaking contest?
Now, when
Nobody.
when we were at hot and DJing clubs, I was like, nah, I don't want no damn girlfriend, because girlfriends would want to come with you to the club, and then
That'll
you
ruin
can't
a
have any
relationship.
fun. Yeah, you
Yeah.
can't have any fun, and I don't mean. And for those of you not paying attention, like I don't mean any fun in the sense of you can't go cheat on them or something like that. It's just like there's a freedom of being by yourself at the club when you're a DJ, where you're just like, I'm a bird. Like I can. Go ahead.
Yeah, dude, it's kind of like Tom Brady being in the huddle and there's your wife like helping you out in the huddle. You're kind of like, there's a time and place for everything. I got to focus. I got to rock the crowd. I got to make sure I'm playing the records.
Brady's
that
husband,
fit this
or
crowd.
Brady, what are you talking about? Brady's
Tom
husband?
Brady. Tom
Yeah,
Brady.
his husband being
His
in the
husband.
Oh,
his Sancho.
oh, am I not supposed to say that?
His side
out loud?
dude.
No, but dude, like neither here nor there. At that point, I didn't want a girlfriend because I'm like, dude, every time you get a girlfriend, they want to go. Eventually, they're like, hey, do you mind if me and my friends come down to Cucarachas this weekend? And you're like, that might not be a good idea. And then they come, and then all of a sudden, you just have the worst show.
It's,
No
yeah, because you
fun.
can't. You're kind of like, I don't want to offend. I don't want to say the wrong thing, get her mad at me, because that's happened to me before. You know, you'd be dating
course,
someone to go to the
dude.
club, they'd be like, "Oh, why did you let that girl talk to you for so long, dude? She's making a request. She didn't know what you want to hear. Well, why'd you smile?" And you're just like, dude.
Yeah,
you,
I
do
mean-
you remember? I don't know. You remember that?
Yeah.
I
It's
remember
not just that. It's not just that, which, yeah, that's not cool. But, like, bro, you're just not as free. I don't care.
Yeah,
I don't care
yeah.
who it is. I don't care. It could be Sherilyn. And I just, you're not as free. Like, you need to be absolutely by yourself in your own space, in your own mind, and that's it. And like, but that was the weird part, right? Is that that's how it was, except for you. You were allowed to be in my mind. You know what I mean? And the same for me, right? It's like everybody else go away, no one get in my mind except Adlai, and then Adlai or except Sketch. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah. And Doc, you got to go back to one of our old Chino brothers where we talk about Raiders Reef in Tucson. Deja vu. Yeah. Deja vu in Bakersfield. Woo. That's the
That's the Players Club.
That's the Raiders Reef of Bakersfield. Yeah.
All right, here we go. Cool.
Real quick then with the fart blanket, with Grandma's fart blanket.
All right, come on, wrap this up. What
cool.
do we got to do here?
Not cool,
You're
dude.
saying the guy shouldn't go for it, or he should go for it?
You don't, dude. But if you do go for it, you got to tell the homie first, like, hey, homie, I know you're clowning this chick. I actually really like her. I would never, ever, ever fart in Grandma's dress or Grandma's blanket. I love this girl. Is it cool if I go out with her, go after her? Dude, come on, Mike. If I asked you that, you'd be like, whatever, bro. Get out of here. Dude, you clown. You would definitely clown.
Here's exactly how you do it. You just go swoop her up, pretend you're going over there to talk for homeboy. Like, hey, yeah, I'm here. Habib asked me to come over and bring you an apple or whatever reason you're going over there. And then be like, hey, would you mind going for a walk? And then before you know it, her shoulders look a little sore. Give her that old back rub trick, homeboy. Give her a little bit of that back rub.
It's out of the Sketch playbook.
Make sure you got the nice cologne on, homie. Then pull her back because her arms are tired now. And once she smells that cologne, start putting it down, bro, just like the King of Arabia. But here's the truth.
Yeah.
Don't tell your homeboy till she makes you rat yourself out, because she's going to leave him right afterwards. That's what you should do. Good women are hard to come by. Although, you know what? Now I'm thinking about it. If she's sticking around with this douchebag, she's probably not a good woman anyways. Forget that chick, dude. There's some good girl out there for you.
Yeah. And, dude, if she hooked up with you after she was hooking up with your homie,
it's
do
true.
you think she's a good chick, too? You think she's not going to cheat on you? Yeah, let it go, bro. Move on. That's what I say.
That's sad. I feel so sad for this poor guy. I thought you were going to give him some brilliant sage love advice.
Dude,
you're just saying move on.
Say if you were dating a chick and I did that to you, wouldn't you feel like that's really not my homie, though, right?
Bro, you would never date anybody that I would date when we were dating. You know what I mean? Like,
why not?
I didn't have good-looking girlfriends ever, dude. Like, well, I shouldn't say that. That's not very nice.
No, there were some cute chicks. You had some cute chicks.
All right, bro. Here's the thing. I never dated anybody before I met
But that's
Shirley.
true.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Dude, it must have been. Yeah. Anyways, that must have been a lunch date at the cafeteria, strictly school, studying.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's all that was.
All right, here we go.
Okay. Moving on.
But y'all came here for one more thing, though. All right, hold on. Let's just really wrap this up. So you say don't do it. Is that what you're telling this guy? Don't do it?
I'm saying move on and find another girl.
Yeah, dude. That girl sucks.
That
girl sucks, dude. If she's with that guy, she's with that guy because she sucks too. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
If she had any brains, she would have left him.
Yeah. Is she partaking in the farting in Grandma's blanket?
I doubt that.
That'd be scandalous.
Now, here's the thing. If in a couple years they break up and you guys get back together Slumdog Millionaire style, then that's okay. Do you agree with that? Is that all right?
Yeah, that's cool.
Is that is that our compromise?
Yeah, I'm down with that.
So from Adlai's mouth, forget her. Unless there's some type of Slumdog Millionaire scenario where she goes, you know what? That's it. I'm in love with this dude, and they get back together.
Yeah.
Well,
agreed.
I think we did a good job with that one. But now,
good luck, Habib.
Yep. But now, what you're all here for, and that's beef. Season 2. Season 2, Adlai. All we're going to do is talk about some hip-hop beef, homeboy.
Yes.
And now it's time to get schooled. You ready?
Nice.
Don't put your dunce
ready.
cap on, bro, because I'm about to school you in some beef. And
I'm taking
starting.
notes.
That's it. We're starting with 50 Cent and Fat Joe.
Fat Joe. Oh, my gosh.
Now, last season, we talked about beef between Ja Rule and 50 Cent. So we told you how petty 50 Cent could be. And that man is Petty Roosevelt. But before we get into this story, let's introduce the characters. First character is Joseph Antonio Cartagena, otherwise known as
Fat Joe.
Otherwise known as
The Don Cartagena.
Otherwise known as
I don't know.
Joey
Terror
Cracked
Squad.
the Don. Joey Cracked the Don. Come on,
Yes,
what's wrong with you?
Oh yeah.
Born
Yeah.
1970 in the South Bronx, raised in the projects, hangs out with the drug crew when he was in high school, and they were also into hip hop. But the one thing that changed is in 1995, him and his friends were in front of a cipher, in front of in a cipher in front of a bodega, and who came rolling up?
Big Pun.
Absolutely. Big
Nice.
Pun comes rolling up. Fat Joe at that time was an aspiring producer, takes Pun immediately down to the studio and starts recording.
Dope.
Fat Joe's net worth is $4 million.
Really?
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
50 Cent, Curtis Jackson, born 1975, Jamaica, Queens, man. Was raised by a single mother who was a drug dealer. And then she died when he was 8 years old.
Ah.
Isn't that horrible?
I didn't
Died
know
in a
that.
Fire. Yeah, died
That
in a fire when
sucks.
he was 8 years old. Absolutely.
Oof.
Raised by his grandparents. From the time he was 12 to 19, sold crack cocaine. He was
Whoa.
into that chop, into that, the pipe stuff, whatever you want to call it.
Jeez.
He was
Okay.
arrested and then sent to boot camp. So he does his boot camp, does his 6 months, whatever he did. I can't remember what he did because it didn't really say. But in 1997, well, it might have said somewhere. I didn't read that part. But in 1997, he meets Jam Master Jay. And they produce a song called The Ghetto Koran, where he talks about Kenneth McGriff and all his nefarious behavior in the streets. But the problem is, he calls him Kenneth McGriff and actually says all the beef that he did in the streets. And you know what Kenneth McGriff did?
Uh-oh. What? Uh-oh. What did he do? Get it, dude. Did you squash it and say, nope, this ain't happening?
I've been hit with a few shells, but still walk with a limp. He shot 50 Cent 9 times. That's how 50 got shot.
Really?
Yep.
So
Told you you're
50
gonna
was
like this
writing about
episode.
Homeboy. 50 was writing about
Kenneth McGriff.
Kenneth McGriff.
Yep.
Kenneth McGriff was a street dude.
He was
And-
the street dude.
He was the street dude. And then he wrote this song about him, like almost kind of like
The Ghetto Koran.
I feel like it'd be almost like a tribute. You know what I mean? It'd be like, oh man, we're writing a song about you. You know, it's just talking about your life and everything and stuff. And then he oh wow, then he shoots you 9 times.
Shot him 9 times.
Ooh.
And was rumored to be involved in the death of Jam Master Jay.
Huh. Whoa.
50 Cent's net
Wow.
worth is $4 million. But
That's
that's
it.
that's a lie, because let's remember that he just went bankruptcy for $50 million plus $10 million. 50 Cent knows how to hide his money in corporations and say he has $4 million.
Okay. DJ Prospect checking in. What up, man?
So in 2004, Fat Joe teams up with a friend Jadakiss and makes a song called "I'm from New York." Now we talked about that in the Jadakiss or the Ja Rule episode. Adley, do you remember the diss that went on to 50 Cent from Fat Joe in that song?
250 Cent for there was a wait in that song. I'm from New York. There was a diss from Fat Joe to 50 Cent.
It was subliminal.
Really?
Do you want?
I remember that song too. Dude, you got to school me on this. Oh my gosh, I want to know.
Apprentice, you're retired. You're no longer desired. So take off those silly chains. Put back on your wire. I'm on fire. Highly dipped in octane. That was aimed at 50 Cent.
What? Wait. Where your wire? Was 50
Apprentice-
undercover? Was it 50 an informant?
Well, remember at the time he'd put that PFA against Ja Rule. Remember that part?
Yeah. Okay, that's right. And the PFA is in the restraining order type
Exactly,
thing, where it's
exactly.
like, yeah, you can't go near me.
That's it.
Whoa. Okay. Now who rapped those lines? Fat Joe. Whoa, good dude. Because Fat Joe, dude, he's a lyricist too, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just you repeat that, I probably was bumping to it. I'm from New York, and obviously we knew Malix. Malix was from New York too,
Yeah.
so I'm sure he'd turn it up and stuff. But being West Coast, you're like, all right, whatever, cool. I like the song. Moving on. But dude, see, Fat Joe came after him. Then now, let me ask you this: when that song came out, because it was with Jadakiss and Ja Rule,
Yep.
and it was on from New York. Now, was that the start of the beef with Fat Joe and 50?
That was the start of the beef.
And that was because Fat Joe hooked up with Ja?
That was because Fat Joe and Ja were boys.
Ah, okay,
Because
okay.
remember in the Ja Rule episode, we talked about all the people he'd worked with. And Ja Rule had worked with like serious MCs.
Yeah.
And he had come up during that real hip-hop era.
Yep.
And they were street guys. You know what I mean? Him and Jada were street guys.
Yeah,
And
okay.
that's the problem. 50 had a problem with that. So what he responded was, he said, look, this isn't Busy B and Cool Mo D. This isn't Cool Mo D and LL Cool J. Like, this isn't rap stuff. We're street guys. You know
Yeah.
we're street guys. We're like, this can end in a street way. So you shouldn't do this.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You got to, yeah, at that point in hip hop and rap, you got to be very careful when you battle. And I feel like you had to be able to back it up. And it wasn't like mama jokes at that time. It had escalated to some serious stuff.
So in 2005, 50 Cent fires back with the song Piggy Bank. Two of my favorite lines in the song. Here's the first line. You got 100 guns, 100 clips. Why I ain't heard a shot? That's my first favorite line. Second favorite line. Dude, that's the thing. 50 Cent is so funny. And you guys are about to see that in a second here. Second favorite line is he goes, you thought Lean Back was up in the club. My ish sold 11 mil. Your ish was a dud.
What? Dude. And to the DJs watching right now, like Doc Prospect, dude, when you 50 Cent in the club, you could play, we were talking about this, you could play that song in the club back to back. I mean, you have the needle on the vinyl, be like, boom, it's done. Play it again, man. Run that back. But Lean Back was a smash too in the club.
Yeah, it was.
So
That was
interesting
that was
saying
a banger,
that was a
dude.
dud though.
I know,
I
but
mean,
he's just being petty, bro. You know
but
how
he's
he
yeah,
is.
he's just talking
Like,
his ish. I get that, but man, that's
so
yeah.
Fat Joe responds with Victim and My Fofo. So those are two songs, and they're just forgettable songs.
Yeah.
But at that point, 50 Cent goes on K-Slay on the radio and just starts insulting Fat Joe, and then Fat Joe calls back and responds. So I cut this up because it was a half an hour of them going back and forth. One would call, hang up. The next one would call and hang up. So I cut it down to just about a minute. So Adlai, you want to play drop one for everybody?
Yeah, here we go, guys. Let me just get this lined up and
It's the Fat Joe kid. He calls Philly, talking about when you see me, you gonna punch me in my face. And that's not just between me and you in New York City, kid, right?
Yeah.
I will whoop his fat ass.
We got Fat Joe on the line. We got Joey Crack.
I heard this coward call you up. His number one record is called In the Club. We ain't never see this dude in the club in our life. I mean, all that, he'll kill Ja, catch you when I catch you, I won't back down. It's been like 4 years, he ain't even slap box with Ja yet. Because the fans know they see me in Harlem, they see me in Brooklyn, they see me in the Bronx, they see me with no bodyguard. I never had a bodyguard in my life. So he feel like, oh, I disrespect him, I'm going to get points off it. He don't understand. He's a coward, B. He's a coward. This dude
this
scared of
dude is
his
going
own
nuts.
shadow, man. Them steroids is getting to him, man.
Steroids are getting to him. Dude, but see how vicious? Dude, could you
Yeah.
imagine being on the air and it's like, oh, 50 Cent's calling in. All right, well, I better take that. And then all of a sudden you hang up and Fat Joe calls like, what that guy just say? I'd be like, bro, please don't shoot me. You know what I mean?
yeah, I'd be scared. He kind of laughed at that, like I never seen 50 clips, and I'm like, ooh, I'd turn my mic off.
Dude, K-Slay, like, well, if you heard all the whole interview, and I just cut it up just for the beef part, but if you heard the whole interview, and I would listen to that interview, it's on YouTube. Just type in K-Slay, 50 Cent, Fat Joe. But
Yeah.
don't do it after this though.
Yeah,
But the 50 was like, K-Slay says, well, we're gonna keep this on vinyl, right, 50? And he goes, it's gonna stay wherever it's gonna stay. So if it's gonna stay on
Yeah.
vinyl, it stays on vinyl. If it goes to the street, it goes to the street. So like it was heating up, and these are street dudes, bro. These aren't
Yeah.
studio gangsters.
Wow.
But here's the thing: 50 Cent is petty, And so he started a YouTube channel just to bag on Fat Joe and called it This Is 50.
Oh, I know that. Yeah.
Exactly. So Drop 2, go ahead and play Drop 2. This is part of his new YouTube channel, This Is 50, that he put out right after Fat Joe and him had this battle with K Slay, just to make fun of Fat Joe. Go ahead.
Listen to Fat Joe's record, she hurt me. And I told you people not to listen to his music. And some people didn't listen. And look what happened.
Right here.
Skateboarders. People playing the music, trying to work out. I love hip hop. I don't know what else to say. I mean, everywhere this is happening all over the place. It is because this music sucks so bad. It's gonna kill people. Don't listen to it. Please. Please.
Oh, jeez.
All right, so yeah, so that was his response to their radio beef, was to just start a YouTube channel. All right. After this, let's see, February 12th, 2008, G Unit returns with Revenge of the Body Snatchers with a Fat Joe disc called I'm Leaving. In 2008, Fat Joe decides to come back into the ring, put out another album, another classic. He wants it to be like Dre's 2001. He's going to call it Elephant in the Room. So it's going to be, in his mind, like the Fat Joe staple, like the plaque that you're going to put on your wall.
Yeah. Okay.
The album that like all of us will listen to and remember that era from. It's going to be called Elephant in the Room. And he goes on all these interviews. What's that?
Well, I thought you wanted me to play the clip. Not yet.
No, not yet. So he goes into all these clubs and he's promoting it. He's going on all these radio shows and he's promoting it. And just to be petty, 50 Cent and G Unit move up their mixtape to the same day that he's dropping his mixtape, and it was going to be called Return of the Body Snatchers Part 2, but they changed the name to Elephant in the Sand, and they put a picture of Fat Joe on the cover with his shirt off.
Elephant in the Sand?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
And they put a picture of Fat Joe with his shirt off, dude, in a pair of swimming trunks.
I remember seeing that. I remember seeing that cover. Oh my gosh, dude, that's too funny.
Yeah, dude. And then on top of it, they like paid every indie, every rep, everybody they could to get them to play the record. Where Fat Joe, at this point, he wasn't on a major anymore.
So you just had to kind of cross his fingers and hope people would experiment with it, huh?
All right, here we go. So here comes drop 3 right here, because 50 Cent then goes on This Is 50 and explains how record sales work. Adley, you want to play that clip for him?
All right, here we go, guys.
Hey, what's up? Yo, it's your kid 50 Cent. The results are in. Elephant in the Sand wins by a landslide. You understand what I'm saying to you? 400,000 copies downloaded.
There's a picture.
This.com or staggering 220,000 copies downloaded directly there. You ain't got to believe me. You can actually go check yourself and see it. It's a fact. You understand what I'm saying? And Elephant in the Room, Fat Joe's project, actually scanned 46,000 copies, which is actually terrible. Like, it's the word. You can actually, that's when you know you're not relevant.
Oh my goodness,
Dude, that's so mean.
Dude, I remember I was working at Play 103.9 here in Bakersfield, and Fat Joe came through the station. I remember that. It was probably around that time too, and he's a scary dude, man. He's a
street dude, bro.
Yeah, he's a scary dude. We had, and you remember you have your artist come through, you have your sheet, your list of drops, like hey, what's and you'd say, hey, what's up? It's Fat Joe. You got DJ Prospect in the mix.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
got DJ
yeah.
Doc. You got Mike in the mix. And we did about halfway through, and he's all like, I'm done, bro. I ain't doing no more. And I was like, all right, cool. I was like, I'm cool with that. We're sitting right next to each other, and I was recording him and stuff, and I remember, and wearing the sweats, and his New York cap and whatever, and it's like, do you, bro, do as many as you can. So for him, for 50 to go after him, I mean, that's two real street dudes. But you can't say that Fat Joe didn't try. Just those comments from the K-Slay interview. It's like, hey, I'm not backing down. I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. You know what I mean? But the picture of him at the beach.
That was so funny, wasn't it?
Woo!
Dude,
That's
50 Cent is so petty, but he's hilarious. That's the part that sucks.
Yeah.
Is that he's hilarious and he's petty and he can fight. That's the worst character traits to have in a man that you are going up against. You know what I mean?
So you got to know, because come on, let's be honest. Fat Joe probably ain't in the best shape ever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude, he's
still scary.
He'll still mop him up. Here's the thing: he's not funny. Like Fat Joe can't be funny. You know what I mean? 50 Cent is hilarious. So, all right. Anyways, 2012, Fat Joe releases Into the Darkness and fires one more shot at 50. Okay. 50 allegedly responds by making sure the Fat Joe's Air Jordan deal doesn't go through.
Whoa. How does he do that?
I mean, it's up in the air. It's up in the air. I just heard Fat Joe say, he said, did 50, somebody was asking, because I was like, dude, I know this guy's petty. I know he loves costing people money. But Fat Joe probably is pretty smart about not letting people find out that type of stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he, in an interview, they asked him, and they're like, did 50 ever cost you any extra money? And he was like, bro, I was supposed to have this deal with Jordan. And that beef messed it all up. He was like, wow. Michael called me himself and was like, look, man, I just can't have this going on. So it kind of implied that 50 had something to do with it, but I think
we'll never know. We'll never know.
I think he did, dude.
Dude, if you have, but we talked about the Ja Rule thing. It's like, hey, if you want G Unit, 50 Cent, Eminem to come to your town and do a show, you can't have Murder Inc., Ja Rule, any of them come through for 5 years. Know, dude, that is career destroying.
Dude, that's how 50 is, bro.
Dude, a sneaker deal? You know how many people like Malix would be rocking those sneakers?
Oh,
you know what I'm
those
saying?
Sneakers those sneakers on the resale right now. Could you imagine how the sneakerheads? Dude, because think about it. Hip-hop, Big Pun, because it was going to be the Big Pun logo with him doing the Air Jordan jump. I would have bought those sneakers. I don't like Nikes. I hate
you're
Nikes.
not a big Nike guy.
I remember one time I was wearing some Nikes. You're like, yo, you're wearing Nikes? I'm like, yeah, man, Adidas dropped me from their sponsorship. And you're like, oh, okay. But anyways, all right, come on, let me back this.
But okay.
Yeah, so later in 2012, Chris Lightley dies. And Chris Lightley was the guy that discovered Ja Rule, or 50 Cent and Fat Joe. So, so at the BET Awards, they were like, hey, can you guys both perform for Chris Lightley? And they showed up, and 50 Cent said, peace, and Fat Joe said, all right, peace. But then later on that year, Fat Joe went to La Pinta, homeboy. He went to prison.
What?
Fat Joe went to prison, bro. He went to college, homie. In 2013, Fat Joe went to prison.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
Oh, geez.
Can you guess what for?
Something taxes. Tax evasion.
Absolutely.
Same as Ja Rule, right?
Absolutely, dude.
Oh, my gosh.
So
Does 50 Cent have something to do with this?
Check this out, dude. No. I forgot to tell you about Papoose, but maybe I'll edit it in later for when we repost this. I'll tell you right now. So before that happened, Fat Joe was breaking an artist called Papoose. And Papoose went on the radio to promote a tour that him, Cameron, and Fat Joe were going to be on. And 50 Cent came to the radio station when Papoose was there. So think about it, bro. You're an on-air DJ, right? And you have this guy, Papoose. He doesn't even have a hit yet. Neither of us remember him. And 50 Cent's like, hey, man, I'm in the room. Wouldn't you be like, hey, Papoose, you want to sit in on my interview with 50 Cent now? And that's what happened, dude. And 50 Cent went on, and he just started making fun of Fat Joe's wife, making Fat Joe's family. Yeah, dude, and Papoose was laughing. So Fat Joe went and effed him up, dude, in the hotel.
Dude, yeah. Come on, man. Papoose ruined his career too, but yeah. But what are you gonna do? 50's right next to you.
I know.
I don't know, dude. You still got your hood. I mean, if I was on some interview and someone started clowning you, I'd be like, nah. No, you know what I
I'd
mean?
probably walk out of the room if I knew that person hated you and you guys were beefing. Dude, we'd be in the same squad. I'm like,
Yeah,
you
that'd be
never
tough.
see that
That'd be tough.
happen. That cat was a punk, anyways. Papoose. Anyways,
Yeah, okay.
so here's what happens. Fat Joe's wiring his CPA, his accountant, $25,000 to $50,000 a month to pay for his house, his cars, his taxes, all that stuff.
Oh boy.
And he goes in to buy a car, and he was going to buy a car, and the guy was like, "Sir, I'm sorry, man." He ran his credit. He goes, "I'm sorry, but you haven't paid your taxes in 2 years." And Fat Joe's like, "What?" And he called his accountant, and his accountant was like, "Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me." He's like, "I don't want to kill you, but where'd my money go?" And the guy's like, I'm sorry. And so Fat Joe went to prison for 4 months.
Because of his accountant?
Yeah, man.
What did his accountant say? He's like, I just didn't pay it.
He didn't pay it. He kept it.
Gambling. What was he
I
do?
don't know.
Ooh, you beat a Papoose for going on the air with 50 Cent and laughing. Accountant stealing money?
I don't know, man.
I would have went to jail for more than 4 months, and it would have been, yeah.
It wouldn't have been for the tax stuff.
I'd be pissed, dude.
Yeah,
I'd be
so he goes in, and when he's in there, some guy comes up to him and is like, "Hey, man, there's an old folks basketball league. Come on, you want to join?" And he was like, "What? Old folks?" He's like, "Yeah, 40 and up." And then Fat Joe realized, he's like, "Oh, yeah, I am 40. He's like, "You know what? I'm too old for this beef anymore." And he
Yeah.
squashed the beef with 50 Cent.
Boom. Yeah, look at that. Look at that.
And now they're
OGs coming
friends,
together.
man. Yeah, now they're friends.
Good.
Isn't that a happy ending?
That is a happy ending. And hey, man, nothing like some good drama, though. Nothing like some good beef. And that was, I wonder if that was, I mean, that was a big one. But I felt like maybe the 50 Ja Rule was a little bit bigger because Ja Rule was huge at the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was, I feel like it was easier for people to make fun of Ja Rule than Fat Joe.
I don't
Who's a
know, man.
meme, right?
50
Who's a
Cent,
meme?
50 Cent did a good job of making fun of that guy, man.
Yeah,
I'm
50
telling
Cent, dude. 50 Cent goes hard either way, dude. So that's pretty funny.
you. Hey, Vicky. Chino brothers again. I love you guys.
Nice,
All right.
nice.
Adley, we're wrapping it up with a news story.
Ooh.
What do we got?
Okay, this one we're going with Will Smith, and it's about how much money they make too. And you know, we all remember him. Let me just kill this thing real quick. We all remember him from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and he was a rapper back in the day too, Jazzy Jeff and Fresh Prince, dude. And what does he do? He ends up becoming this huge movie star. The dude's a phenomenal actor. There's no disagreeing with that. And he's made a ton of great movies, from Independence Day to, I don't know, a bunch of them. What's Artificial Intelligence? iRobot. Just a bunch of great movies. And the dude's a phenomenal actor.
He was in the
Phenomenal.
new Aladdin movie.
Yes.
He was in Bad Boys.
Pursuit of Happiness was a
1,
great
2,
movie.
and 3. He was in that movie about the doctor in Pittsburgh. Yeah, he can play a great dramatic role and then a great action role. He played Ali. Remember when he played
Yeah.
Muhammad Ali?
Yep. He played Ali.
Got all
Yep.
shredded for it.
He's about to play King Richard, which is the dad of Venus and Serena Williams, which
Oh,
looks
yeah.
really cool.
That looks like a really
that's
good
coming
movie.
out. But
Why
let
are
me
you
ask
telling
you
me
this.
about Will Smith? Go ahead.
So who okay, so you got Dwayne The Rock Johnson, another great actor. You got Denzel Washington, another great actor. And then you've got, I'm looking for the dude's name, but I'm going to show
Kevin
you
Hart?
this. Not Kevin Hart. It's going to come to me too. This is a different article than I wanted to originally show
Idris
you guys.
Elba?
But no, it's the guy that played, he was a 007 guy. Daniel Craig.
Daniel Craig? Yeah.
Out of those four guys, guess who got paid the most?
Daniel Craig.
Daniel Craig gets paid the most. Yeah, and I'm trying to find this in this article I found. There it is. Daniel Craig. Okay, can I bring it up, or you just want the notes?
No, go for it.
Let's bring it up too, because so Daniel Craig made $100 million. That's how much he gets for, and he's got the sequels to Knives Out, but then you got, let's see, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, Will Smith, Denzel Washington. They come in second, third, and fourth. And so Will Smith and Washington, they're bringing home about 40 million. So you're thinking like, oh my gosh. But dude, that's the thing. You talk about Will Smith, and they're all great actors in their own right. But I can name a bunch of Will Smith movies. Even Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Come on, Moana.
Yeah.
Great movie. He's in a bunch of great movies. Yeah, Central Intelligence, all that stuff. And then Denzel, dude.
Yeah, dude, he's been in a billion of good ones.
Oh my gosh. And then
And
Daniel Craig makes
Craig's
100
getting
grand,
paid
100 million.
more than them.
Yeah.
That's some BS. That's some bull, man. That's all I'm saying. Dude, Daniel Craig's all right, bro. Like, I'm not mad at Daniel Craig. He's my favorite James Bond. I'm not going to lie to you.
Okay.
But realistically, man, like, wasn't he in, oh no, that was that other British dude. I keep mistaking him for that British dude that was in Pulp Fiction. Remember?
Pulp Fiction.
Everybody
Yeah.
calm down. This is a robbery.
Yes,
okay,
yes.
Manny
That was the
Penny.
guy I pictured.
That guy.
Yeah. In the diner.
Yeah, I always mistake Daniel Craig for that dude. Yeah, maybe he
Yeah.
is worth $100 million. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. Is that the drama? Will Smith's getting paid less than Daniel Craig.
I don't know if it's really drama. It's just kind of taking a look because I mean, in respect to Will Smith, I mean the dude was accepted to MIT out of high school.
Yeah.
Could have been like a freaking math whiz, whatever, scientist, whatever, but wanted to be a rapper, wear his hat to the side, and talk about parents just don't understand. And good
guess
for
what?
him.
Yeah,
good
man.
for
Now he's
him.
the biggest actor in the history of the world.
Yeah.
Next to Daniel Craig. He gets paid half of what Daniel Craig gets paid. Just like always, the white man wins is what Adley's telling you. I don't even know what that means. I don't know why he'd say that. He said that off the air, guys. And then he said, Mike, please don't tell him I said that. Okay.
Oh, jeez. But it's just kind of crazy to think about that. Because you think, is Will Smith overpaid?
No.
Or is he underpaid? I think kind of that's more the view I take on it. It's just when you look at comparing all these people and stuff too, you're like, man, I mean, don't get me wrong, making $40 million. Hey, come on, be happy. There's no doubt about that. And again, the dude is a phenomenal actor. He was started, rapping for DJ Jazzy Jeff. And that was his start.
I heard that he had like a plan. Like you make this kind of movie and then you make this kind of movie and you make this kind of movie. And like, so he knew exactly what type of role he was going to take all the way up to the top of his career.
Yeah. Interesting too. And you even talked about him too, just going on TikTok talking about, I put on some weight.
Yeah, he got fat.
I'm gonna take it off and you guys are gonna watch me do it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty cool.
He's pretty smart at staying in front of
That's really
things.
cool. Yeah. He's
and he kind of like knows how old he is too. He's not one of those people that's like, dude, you'll see like D. Snyder or somebody on social media and they're like, for those about to rock. And everybody's like, yay, grandpa. I don't know. Oh, I love Ozzy Osbourne. It's like, dude, no one, just don't do that. Your audience is not here. You don't.
He's wearing eyeliner and lipstick and
yeah, you know what I mean?
It's like, whoa. Yeah, but
where Will Smith, he like does his age properly. You know what I mean?
And this is where I respect him too. Think about it. You're looking at MIT. You're like, dude, I could graduate there and easily make six figures if I got a decent degree. Easily. I'm set for life. Or there's this new thing called hip hop. I know a buddy that's a DJ. We're in Philadelphia, which is outside of New York. Maybe we'll try this rap thing out and see what happens.
So what Adley's saying is, for all you aspiring rappers out there, don't go to college, you idiots. Don't take that job at Amazon. Stop being stupid.
Pursue your dream.
Pursue your
Go
dreams.
for it. Get a bunch of face tattoos.
And you know how you do that? Send him all your demos, and he will play them on
the Chino
Groove.
Brothers, episode 2.
99.3. See, this season, I want to remember the name of your radio station. All right, guys.
Nice,
Well, that's
thank you.
season 1. Thank you so much for watching, man. I hope
No, that's
y'all
season
enjoyed us
2,
coming
episode
back.
1.
Or I'm sorry, season. That's the
Season
end of
2, episode
1. Come on back, you guys. For next week or Thursday, we're gonna be back on same time.
Oh man.
Follow us on YouTube if you've not followed us yet. It's the Chino Brothers Podcast. Me and Adley got to monetize that next. So we're at 2,800 on Clapper. Real quick, I just want to say, Clapper, thank you so much for being cool to the Chino Brothers. We love you guys. What do you say, Adley?
Thank you so much, Clapper, for letting us be a part of the Clapper team and really just getting the word out to the fans that Clapper, man, is a great app. You got to add that if you don't have it.
Yeah, be part of that Clapper family with us.
Yep.
Clapper family. All right, Adley, let's wrap her up, man. We'll see you guys on the next one.
Thank you so much. We appreciate all of you watching, and tell your friends, Chino Brothers.